to go and spend, $150 and fill up your cabinet's fridge, and now it lasts you a couple weeks. $300 is not lasting anybody a week.
Grocery prices are high enough these days, but this morning, Consumer Reports says supermarkets across the country are overcharging customers for some products marked as being on sale.
Case of the mini Dr. Peppers, $8.49.
When even a bag of groceries feels like a luxury purchase, you know the system's broken. While billionaires receive tax breaks, everyday Americans are cutting back on basics and swiping credit cards for bread and milk. This isn't just sticker shock. It's a full-blown cost of living crisis thanks to price gouging and greedy corporations.
Okay, so I decided that I wanted to make Rotel, and let me tell you, it is so expensive. I might as well just go out to eat. Like, groceries in America right now are absolutely insane. Let me show you my basket. This ground beef was $7. This cheese was $7. The sausage was $3. These two things of Rotel were $3. These were $1. That cheese was $2 for one block of off-value cream cheese. These are $6.29. Oh no, honey. We need options. These are the cheapest chips that are 2 for $3. Like, good gracious.
No, those chips, those are the ones that always crack when you dip them. Oh, it sucks.
$8 for a case of soda, and these are on sale. So it was $29.72 to get the ingredients to make one pot of Rotel. How are people affording this?
Some of the comments say $39 to make hamburgers and homemade fries, and I already had the meat and potatoes. It's not even funny at this point. Just cost me $36 to make chili. Mind you, this was a staple dinner when I was growing up because it was a cheaper option. It's a bunch of BS is what it is. I love making chili in the fall, and it is. It was like a cheaper option, and it made like a huge amount that could last you all week. Yeah, no. $36 to make a chili is infuriating.
I just moved to New York City. Can somebody tell me why this is $108? Let me show you what I got for $108. Look at this. I got like 5 food items. Some like, oh my god. Are you kidding? What the
So I actually counted the items on his receipt and the items on the counter because I was like, I want to make sure that it all correlates. And it was accurate. Some of the comments say, DoorDash from Aldi and shop Trader Joe's when you can. Faye, why are we getting scented trash bags for $19? Let's start there. For real. Go to Costco for paper towels. Oh my god, I get my paper towels from Costco. I love Costco. Everyone in the comments keeps telling him like where to shop around to get better deals. And this just goes to show that when you're trying to save money, it costs you more money because you're wasting gas on having to go to all these different stores just to save a few dollars. It's exhausting.
I'm getting fed up with the prices of groceries. The price of groceries are too sky high, and some things need to change. Because to be spending $1,000 a month cash in groceries, if not more, it might be more than $1,000. I'm like, how is that possible? Like, I just went shopping last week and I spent over $300. This week, the food's gone. The whole 6 days later, literally 6, not even 7 days. 6 days later, the food's pretty much gone. The fridge is bare. I'm like, how? Because $300 don't get you shit. That's how. So when you used to be able to go and spend, $150 and fill up your cabinet's fridge, and now it lasts you a couple weeks, $300 is not lasting anybody a week.
Some of the comments say it's going to get way worse too. We spend $1,800 a month. Yep, it's ridiculous. I want to grow a garden and have a farm. My whole check weekly, I swear, goes to groceries. 3 people, one being a 5-year-old. I swear it's like $1,900 a month.
Already high grocery prices now creeping higher. In fact, rising at the fastest pace since 2022. Here with everything we need to know, NBC senior business correspondent Christine Romans. Christine, people are fed up with inflation. It's not getting better.
Right.
What's driving this?
Look, most major grocery categories rose again last month, and some of them by a lot, especially when you compare it with last year. What's driving it? Some bad weather, worker shortages, and then tariffs on some of these items. I'm thinking specifically of coffee. Coffee prices are up really big. A third of the coffee we drink in the United States comes from Brazil, and there are major tariffs on Brazil. Look at beef prices, up 14% year over year. Eggs still higher than a year ago, although they're down from the record highs we saw earlier this year. But I look inside these numbers, apples, bananas, just about everything you can think of is rising here. I do dig in these numbers. I looked just for some signs of where is there relief? Yeah. Where is there some place that we can get some relief? The only places I can see, at least last month, that you saw some relief, ham prices, fresh donuts, and some rice and pastas. Okay. So you're going to have to get creative on that.
You mean like a ham donut?
Yeah, you know.
Actually, sounds a little delicious.
I could live on that, actually. Yes,
I could too.
At least for a little bit.
Roker's clapping over there. He's pro ham donut.
This is why no one watches corporate media anymore. These newscasters are so out of touch. They're laughing about people not being able to afford groceries and what is supposed to be affordable, ham and donuts. Oh, just make a ham donut. Haha, get creative. Learn how to live off that for a while. What? Some of the comments say, yes, people are fed up, pun intended. Tariffs and deportation are driving the price up. That's common sense. Are you seriously asking what's driving it? It's going higher every month with tariffs. It's early fall. Once winter gets here, fruit and vegetable prices will jump. And that's not even accounting for the vegetable prices that have already jumped in July. They jumped like 40%. That is outrageous.
Are those Doritos?
Hey, look. Y'all know why y'all ain't buying nothing off TikTok shop? Look, it's like grocery store video day. This bag, and look, hold on. This bag only has, see, that's the air right here. Stay with me, people. From here down, $6.49.
Wait, $6.29.
Okay, well, whatever. I mean $6 for this.
Its groceries are absolutely ridiculous.
Look, I'm gonna start prostituting. I gotta pay for this somehow. I mean, I hate to break it to the moms out there, but it's coming. It's coming.
Good luck to him with the sex work. And this video is just about grocery prices. We're not even touching shrinkflation, which you know when you open a bag or you open a bin of something you just bought and it's not even half full. Oh, it's maddening. Some of the comments say, I get them on sale at the dollar store where they are buy two, get two free. Usually end up being 4 for $10. Otherwise, I don't buy them. Don't we all love paying for air? Every time I go to the grocery store, I look at the prices and say out loud, you've got to be kidding.
Grocery prices are high enough these days, but this morning, Consumer Reports says supermarkets across the country are overcharging customers for some products marked as being on sale.
In about half of the stores we looked at, there were significant price tag errors.
Their investigation found widespread price label errors at 26 Kroger-owned grocery stores in more than a dozen states.
We found that most of the expired price tags led to overcharges at checkout. The average overcharge was $1.70 per item, which basically rounds up to about 18% per item, which is significant.
They looked into everything from beef, salmon, coffee, juice, vegetables, even cough medicine and dog food. One major factor in these pricing errors? Too many labels to keep up with. Some stores have as many as 15,000 discount tags displayed at one time.
Too many labels to keep up with? Maybe they should hire more workers instead of trying to run an entire grocery store on a skeleton crew. You know when you go to checkout and there's like 20 checkout lanes and there's only 2 open, that they're running the store on a skeleton crew. It is so annoying and I feel horrible for those employees. It is not their fault. But miss me with the corporate BS. Some of the comments say, yesterday at Walmart, I saw a pre-printed tag on a pair of shoes that said $14.98. The shoes rang up as $17.98. They had raised the price of the shoes and forgotten to rip the bottom part of the tag off, displaying the previous price. They honored it, but what greed to raise the price of an item already manufactured by $3. That's not inflation or tariffs, that's greed. Don't think that politicians don't own stock in Kroger. With all the consolidation in the food production and food retail sectors, big corporations now enjoy a near monopoly, so they can collude to carve up the market and set prices to maximize profits. Fact. We get arrested for stealing and shoplifting. Where are the arrests here? I would like to know that too. It's a scam. I've seen this a lot in many different grocery stores. They mark stuff on sale, but it's not on sale when you check out. It's so bad that I avoid the items on sale. This is just theft. This is theft of the consumer.
I knew it was bad. I just didn't know it was this bad. I ran to the grocery store for my parents who are getting a little bit older and it's not as easy as it used to be. And I said, I'll do it for you, no big deal to me. So I went to Publix, which I am an Aldi girl, and sometimes Walmart, not a huge fan, but yeah, so Aldi, and I get about the same things every single week. I know what my food costs are going to be. And so I'm in Publix, and I literally started gasping at the prices. Gasping. Things that used to be like, I don't know, $1 are now $3. For example, just a regular old jar of spaghetti sauce, usually $1.25, $3.79. A case of the mini Dr. Peppers, ready for this? $8.49. What? Oh, here's a good one. You know those boxes of like chicken broth and everything that you get? They used to be 99 cents. Yeah, no, they were $3.85 for a box of chicken broth. $3.85. Oh, this is the one where I literally saw stars. I was so losing my mind. So I'm making this family recipe called hot fruit, right? In really super yummy, lots of butter and some canned fruits, right? It's just the right texture. So a small can of chunked pineapple, and I'm talking store brand, $2.85. Then for the store brand quartered pears, just a can of quartered pears, $2.45. Oh, but wait, don't order yet. The peaches were $3.29 for a regular size can. Not the big can. No, just a little, little 10 ounce. I don't know how you guys are doing it. As I've said before, it's just me. And when you're yourself, you get in your little habits and you eat your healthy food and you don't think too much of it. My weekly grocery run, including my little bottle of wine, is about $42. So for this total today of $185.43 that will get them through the week. I don't know how you people with families are doing it. This is awful. Awful.
You remember when the canned goods section was where you knew that you would be able to find things so cheap? I mean, canned goods have always been known to be super cheap, super affordable. The prices that they're charging now for these canned goods is outrageous. Some of the comments say, not only the prices, the manufacturers are reducing the size of the products as well, and they've started sneaking in lab-grown meats. Ugh. Disgusting. We spend at least $1,000 a month for 3 people. Publix prices are crazy. I don't shop there anymore. Aldi and Trader Joe's now. Yeah, when she said she was going into Publix, I was like, oof. Oh girl, it's gonna be pricey. My dad likes Oscar Mayer beef bologna, $9 at Walmart for bologna. That's outrageous. Do you remember when like the deli meats were super cheap and you knew like, okay, you're gonna get a whole thing of deli meats. This is gonna last you for like at least a week. It's gonna make you so many sandwiches, and now deli meat itself is so expensive. I have 3 kids, so 4 of us total, and I barely eat dinner at my house because I work night shift. So my grandma cooks meals, but it's about $200 to $250 a week now to feed us all. It's truly a struggle.
I'm literally so sorry to do this to you in the middle of the night, but I was making my grocery budget for my family, and I was like, you know what I have a hankering for? You know what I want? I would like some goulash. I grew up eating goulash. Goulash sounds delicious. No. So I called my husband, and he's like, I don't really know what that is. It is giving like the words coming out of your mouth. He's like, it sounds like a struggle meal. I go, well, you wouldn't be entirely wrong, but I don't know. We'll see. He's like, why don't we just do pasta? I'm like, because I want something different, man. I have a craving for this. And he's like, okay, whatever. I'm like, I'll check the prices of ground beef and we'll just go from there. I stopped buying ground beef probably 2 years ago because it was so expensive. When the lean got to like consistently $5 a pound, I was like, not for me. No more, I'm good. Because I'm too lazy for 80-20. I'm too lazy for it. I don't like to wait that long for the fat to cook off. I don't like to drain my meat. It's not for me. It's not for me. So I was Googling away, making my little grocery list on my phone. And while, yes, I know the prices online when you're looking are slightly inflated, not enough to make it this big of a deal. What do you mean that lean ground beef is like $8 a pound right now? 80-20, USDA inspected only. US inspected only, I don't know if it's USDA anymore, whatever. $6 a pound. A 5-pound tube, $22. I worked at a grocery store in college, and I used to get 10-pound tubes for $10 regularly. That was a regular sale. I I guess I'm gonna go find somebody to sell me half a cow if I ever want ground beef again. Because what the?
Some of the comments say, I bought a 10-pound tube the other week and it was $50. I'm a vegetarian and even the prices of beans and lentils have gone up. My family has been substituting or mixing beans with their meat to stretch it. I don't know anyone who hasn't had to adjust what they're eating to cope. I saw a coupon for turkey lunch meat for $14.49 a pound with the coupon. No.
Brian McCartney says his grocery bill keeps creeping higher and he's not getting as much for the same price.
We had been buying a brand of oat milk, and one day I noticed that the container got smaller. So it went from 64 ounce to like a 52 ounce, but stayed the same price.
It's changing the way people shop.
We check the sales and usually shop around the sales.
Catch your bus! And he's not alone. Michelle Shavy says she's been cooking more using fresh produce from her community gardens.
That has brought my groceries down quite a bit.
If you felt the pinch, it may not just be in your head. We've been officially tracking the prices of staples at popular grocery stores around Northeast Ohio for 10 weeks. Those staples include milk, eggs, bread, chicken, beef, and cereal. And what we found? Prices bounce around week to week and store to store. So if saving is your top priority, shopping around is the name of the game. Looking back to our first week of tracking, Aldi came in on top with the lowest price, and while it held that spot for a while, Meijer, Giant Eagle, and Walmart have been neck and neck ever since.
You remember that show, Extreme Couponing? I only ever saw clips of it, but they would have like their entire dining room table just littered with all these different coupons for all these different stores. And it feels like that's what you have to do now just to be able to survive and get your groceries, when that used to be considered extreme. Okay, but to end on a lighter note.
Did you find everything you were looking for today? Yes, I did. Thank you. Just these 3 things and I'll be set. Sure thing, no problem. Last thing. Okay. Your total is going to be $125.43. Sorry. I think you accidentally scanned one of my items an extra 8 times. No sir, it looks like everything's only showing up once on my screen. But I only got 3 things. They should add to like $20 at most. Oh, you must have been going based off the prices on our aisles. Am I not supposed to? Sorry sir, but those prices are outdated. For example, these wings are actually $52. $52? There's like 12 wings in there. And don't you need to get somebody out there to fix that? Sorry sir, but inflation is a thing. That didn't even answer my question, but whatever, it's okay. Just take the wings off, all right? I'll find something else to eat for dinner. Okay, taking the wings off, your new total is gonna be $237.16. Why did the total go up if I got rid of something? Oh, that would be due to our time tax, sir. What? See, your time tax is an additional charge added to your total depending on how long it takes your transaction to complete. And since this transaction has been taking a minute, you owe $304.89. Wait, you just said it was $237. It was 3 seconds ago. Now it went up. You kind of catching on to how this works now?
Good God, don't give these corporations any ideas. That is going to do it for today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you'll check out 1 or 2 of these videos on screen here, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.